wasn't a dream. I really am on the Rubicon. Well, welcome to what will be this video day 2 and 3 of the Rubicon Trail. This campsite is so incredible. I do not want to leave. I just want to stay here for maybe 2-3 days. Paddle all around the lake on the paddleboard, go explore more stuff. I saw that other lake up above from the drone, and where those waterfalls are coming from. Want to just go hike all the way up there. I think that's the only way you can get there. Want to go paddleboard out to these islands, take a hammock and a backpack, and go take a nap in a hammock on an island. How incredible does that sound? I will be back to the Rubicon sometime in the future with Kara, and that we may just get here to Buck Island Lake and stay here a few days, then carry on. So that's a future plan. But today we have a short day of wheeling. We're going from Buck Island Lake to Rubicon Springs. We've got a campsite reserved at Rubicon Springs. There's a river there, there's hiking there, there's a lot of history there. So it's only gonna take us a couple hours to get there, and we're gonna get there and enjoy the day at Rubicon Springs. And then tomorrow, another short day, and then we'll be done. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the Rubicon. This is, I think I can safely say, this is the most beautiful trail I've ever done. Definitely challenging, very technical in spots. Whole lot of just slow picking your lines over basketballs and beach ball size rocks. But yeah, I love it. Rob brought this really quick setup ground tent. Most of the Rebels have one of these, but it is very confusing and a royal pain to actually put back together.
Yeah, Matt, right? I mean,
yeah.
For all your folks watching at home, that makes perfect sense, right?
Perfectly clear.
Time you see it?
Yep, I couldn't get it the first time I tried it. I don't even know if I could get it now. But Lisa is a seasoned Rebel, and this is no big deal for her.
The red clip. Okay, I see it.
The red clip. Pull it outside the tent with you as you come back outside. Maybe you do need a bigger opening. There you go. Okay.
All right. And then this one goes here.
Yep.
Okay. And it's practically together now. So we're going to go to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah. Okay. There's a hidden one.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Lisa's here, otherwise we'd be here all day long.
We'd be here all day. I would just probably just donate this to the next camper.
Wadded it up and thrown it in the back.
That's how I got my Quechua. Rebel gave it to me. She just went up with it, pushed down on all the yellow together until it hits the ground.
Okay.
You make like a figure 8.
This is super cool. Okay.
And then you're gonna like clamshell the figure 8 together.
So like.
Yes. Keep going. Go. Good.
Yay!
And now the yellow strap goes around the entire mess.
Okay. So. And this is easier than using poles.
Yeah, especially at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You did it.
I
No-
gotta get it in the bag now.
Now you know why Avis didn't clean it out.
Exactly. It gets so filthy.
Because when you're closing it up, it scoops up dirt inside. All right, it is 9:30 and time to roll out from camp. See what this day brings. What kind of craziness. Ugh. Before getting in their Jeep, Lisa did say, oh, we gotta start with S-curve. So I don't know what S-curve is, but apparently it's a doozy. That is the nastiest bathhouse I've ever seen in my life. Total disgust in that thing. I don't know when the last time it's been cleaned, but it's been a very long time. Well, now that I've completed just over half of the Rubicon, modifications that I highly recommend, other than the obvious lift, tires, you know, that sort of stuff. Good skid plates and rock sliders. Very stout diff covers, because you will scrape and bang and smack your diffs a lot on this trail. I would definitely bring your own toilet, like our Instaprivy, because I mean there's vault toilets all over the trail, but based on that one, you don't want to do it at all.
Your driver's gonna climb, we gotta stop. So back up slowly and turn, driver, there we go. Right there, stop. Come forward. As you drive forward, drive straight at first, straight into the boulder, and then turn slightly passenger as you come up. Straight, there you go, you're on a perfect line, straight, stay straight. I know it feels weird, stay straight. Okay, now turn passenger, 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 passenger. Passenger, if you have a locker, you can use it gently on the steering. Gentle on the steering, stay straight. Stay straight. There is about a 3-foot boulder in front of your front passenger. You're going to climb it in a minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in a better position to climb it.
Wonderful, straighten out. Straighten out. There we go, just creepy crawl it. Little passenger, if you can, little passenger.
Can I give it a little bump over this thing? 'Cause I'm bellied out.
You can try, just try to be very gentle. You do have another boulder in front of your front, driver. If you can, turn a little bit passenger as you bump. You're okay, it's gonna get better in a second. There you go. Now straighten out this way. Passenger, perfect. Perfectly executed.
Thank you very much. Ugh. Whee! All lockers are locking.
That's wonderful. You needed them too.
I did. It's been real fun having 2 Gladiators and a 2-door, because 2 very different approaches, very different lines. He is a very well-built 2-door.
Need more passengers. You have to back up is fine. Before you get super up. Yeah, you're good there. Just jump forward and passengers. There you go, right there. That's the top one.
Ugh. No, we definitely can't do this. Oh, there he goes. Oh, heck yeah.
See, not even in a line I could do in any of my vehicles.
Yeah.
Look at that little go-kart.
Special two-door line.
Well, bullshit corner definitely earned its name.
It's often where we fix trucks after they break in bullshit corner.
Well, I'm glad we're not having to fix anything up here.
But it's a beautiful spot with a view, lots of shade from trees, it's flat, so this is where we do repairs. Multiple years we've done repairs here.
Well, the other thing that I would recommend having for the Rubicon is a forward-facing camera. That thing has been invaluable in picking my lines through the rocks. I really, it would be so much more difficult if I couldn't see where my tires were going.
We're at Rubicon mile 5.75, guys. Doesn't that feel good?
Woohoo! I don't know what that means.
Heck yeah. This is the start of Big Sluice.
The
So
Big
very
Sluice.
long downhill. Has a crazy boulder U-turn in the middle of it, followed by a giant rock maze at the bottom.
Giant boulder U-turn, followed by.
But make sure
rock
to
maze.
take in the views as we drop down into the springs.
Wow. Oh, I was real close to that tree.
That's fine. You don't want to come. Okay, good. Nice and slow. You're going over a rock in the center of the truck. Perfect. Keep turning. You're doing great. Nice and slow. You're gonna drop. Alright. Did great. Great.
All right, I am a little concerned about my awning on that tree. I'm gonna take this rock
Looking good, Matt?
a little higher than she did.
You're gonna be real high on that boulder with that line, so just take it slow. Looking good, coming down. Nicely done, nicely done.
Sliding
You're looking great.
across.
Oh, hit the tree, just a little bit. Baby touch.
Still standing there for a couple years.
Matt, it's just that rock
Yeah. Just a rock?
Whee!
Let her roll. There you go. Nice.
All right, well, that was a fun obstacle. The Rubicon is such a mental trail. I mean, the lines are there, you just got to find them, and if you don't find them, then you can get in trouble. I mean, Nick has told us all kinds of stories of all the breaks and damage and stuff that people have had on the Rubicon. You just gotta take your time, you gotta find your lines. It's kind of like a puzzle. And I like puzzles, it's fun. All right, now to make our way through what Nick calls BS rocks. Some of them are big. And they're definitely diff grabbers.
So where I'm at now, there used to be a tree in the middle of these two boulders that made it very difficult. But now the tree is gone, so you can just drive through the middle.
Like I said, just finding the puzzle. You can think of the Rubicon Trail like a giant escape room. You gotta puzzle your way out of. Alright, Nick says they're wider than me, so I should be able to just squeeze right through this.
And then there's a space where I'm standing too.
Okay. So far, so good.
You're on your slider. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alright, let me just... You're gonna clear by a millimeter. I hope the camera caught that.
That's line rod right there. Yeah, you want to watch that video. You missed your fedra by like this much because that boulder was kicking your back up into the...
Well, it's coming down a hill, wasn't filming, but I've officially suffered damage on the Rubicon. Stupid taillights. Let's see. Ugh. Good as new. Alright, my pucker factor just went up a little bit. Nick said this was the hardest section of Big Sluice and our hardest section today. We've had some pretty tough stuff already today, but apparently it's just 100 yards of big boulders. Oh, I don't like big boulders. Gotta puzzle our way through it. It's handy having another Gladiator in front of me because I can just follow her line.
Straighten up. Down, slow. You're good. That's it. Nice. Nice. If anyone needs a spot, just wait and I'll come back to you.
So far, so good. I'm pretty much just doing what Lisa's doing.
That's a good choice. Making good choices.
Oh.
You need to go more passenger. Straight out.
That was hard on the rock rail.
You're climbing on the front, big boulder. Nicely done. Slow. Slow. There you go. You feel a little weird because you're dropping the front and climbing the back, but you're going to be okay.
on that.
I mean, I can't tell you what an advantage that front camera is, because you can see that stuff.
You gotta come driver. Don't climb that either. More driver. Way more driver.
There you go.
More driver. Perfect.
I believe we are officially entering Rubicon Springs. There was a private property sign back there on the hill as we were coming off the hill. And I think here in just a minute we have the iconic green Rubicon Springs Bridge.
I have a green bridge in sight.
There you go. I gotta say, getting on the bridge was a lot sketchier than I expected. That is narrow, and lining it up, like Lisa almost climbed her tire on the railing getting up. Well, Rubicon Springs is private property. You do have to book a campsite in advance if you want to stay here. And luckily, we did. Alright, we've got one optional obstacle called the boulder squeeze. And there's concern about my tent pitching in to that rock. So we'll try to keep it nice and level. And if it looks like I'm going to hit it, I'll back out. Going slow.
Don't climb the wall.
Ooh.
You move his camera to the other side.
Yeah.
The Gladiator mirrors don't like to turn in.
There, yep, you tip
Okay.
away. Good.
Yeah, it's looking good.
There you go.
What?
You're looking good.
Yeah?
Just real slow.
This is gonna climb on the driver.
Yeah.
Pitching away.
You'll be okay. Just go slow. This is where it's gonna get tight.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my god! It's
Woo! Made it!
You did it! How fun!
Alright, it is Rob's turn. He should have no problems in that two-door. Say a little passenger. Passenger. There you go. Passenger. Passenger. Passage. Back up and you go passenger. Other passenger. You're going to climb on your driver and take out your mirror. There you go. There you go. Stay passenger. Right there. Whoop. Yep. That's going to pitch you real far. All right, come back passenger now. You're up there. You're up there. Come back passenger. Passenger. There you go. Perfect.
I did not squeeze without as clean as
I was going to say, You actually hit your mirror.
I know. I gotta give that one to the Gladiator.
Oh, that's a nice drop off.
Yeah, don't go over here.
Wowzers. Oh, that's not so bad. Welcome to Rubicon Springs. Beautiful spots on the water. All right, we made it to camp. And this is our spot. It's called Pine Camp, and it is right on the river. There's even a waterfall right up there. I'll check it out. Apparently there's a rope swing. Where's the rope swing? Right, okay. Yep, we'll be spending time in the water for sure. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm so glad. It's 11:30, and we're at camp, and we get to just hang out here all day. Thought I would take a minute while we're just chilling and go hike around this camp spot to the waterfalls. There's 3 or 4 right here. A couple of them are very small, but still beautiful. This waterfall is almost so perfect, it looks fake. Looks like something they would have at like a Bass Pro Shop or a Cabela's outside. But it's very real and beautiful. I just can't imagine doing the Rubicon and just zipping through all this stuff. It's way too pretty. Oh, look, another waterfall. Right there. Another waterfall. This is incredible. Absolutely bonkers gorgeous. I'm so glad we're doing this slowly over 3 days. We got all day. What time is it? It's 12:15. We got all afternoon and evening to just sit here and enjoy and chill and swim and hike and just soak it in. It's incredible. This water is quite a bit cooler than the water in Buck Island Lake. It does feel quite refreshing to wade through it.
Oh, that's like a, yeah. You wore through like the.
Oh yeah, it's completely broken the bottom of the
Down here. Under this tree.
Everybody's camp set up. I'm there. Nick and Lisa over there. Rob decided to be cool and come up here on the slab. He's got rocks weighting down his ground tent. All right, we're gonna take off. Had a little bite of lunch. Now we're gonna take off on a hike to go back up to the main area and take a creative way to get there to see more of this beautiful area. Well, short little hike. We made it to what's called the VIP area. So with the Rubicon, or the Jeep Jamboree Rubicon trip coming in here, this is for a lot of the workers and stuff. Nice big area here next to a swimming hole on the river, but there's also these plaques up here which are significant people in the life of the development of the Rubicon Trail.
third generation.
Oh, this is the main area of Rubicon Springs. They've got big grills here. So this is where they do a lot of the cooking. Big stand-up eating area over here. Big fire pit.
Another spring.
There's a spring over here. Okay. Crazy thing is, Rubicon Springs was known back in the teens and 20s of the 1900s of carbonated mineral spring. So naturally carbonated water, which is wild. Never heard of such a thing, but apparently it comes out of the ground all carbonated and bubbly naturally. I think the water's seen cleaner days.
Actually, the water is, when it's clean, it's crystal clean.
Is it
Is
really?
it? It's just been sitting there.
Well, it
Plug,
has so much
the
iron.
drain's been plugged for too long.
Yeah, and it's got so much iron in it
Yeah.
that it just turns that rusty color. Wait, do you remember what year the hotel was built?
The year it was built, I don't.
1880 something. And it closed down in 1926.
And it finally got tore down like 50.
Yeah, the Jeepers, when the Jeepers started coming through, it was already falling down.
Yeah.
They had the Jeeper Jamboree, and they started taking it apart for firewood and
It had already been
How,
built for
how
glass.
big was the hotel? I mean, was it?
stuff. 16 rooms, 2.5 stories.
So this used to be an actual kind of resort hotel, 16 rooms, and this is a picture of the original hotel that is in the exact same spot that I'm standing now. And they used to come here on horse and buggy. The Rubicon used to be an actual road and in much better condition than it is now. That went from Tahoe to Georgetown. That's wild. I love that sun. I'm a caretaker, not a caregiver. And the
I got up the next morning and the water.
actual foundation stones of the old hotel are still here. There's a high water mark in the flood of 1997. It's hard to believe all this was underwater. And the hotel was all right here. Well, Nick said he was taking us to some old stone cabin, but we've been walking for so long, I'm starting to wonder if he's just brought us out here to leave us for dead.
Brought you out here to build the cabin.
Apparently.
If you want to survive, you need to build.
He needs help moving the rocks. We didn't know he was showing us his retirement home that we were about to build.
Yeah, that's our physical exercise.
Yeah.
So out here off the meadow, they actually have a sawmill where they make their own lumber for the cabin, and I think they're building a few more structures and stuff, but they're actually making their own lumber out here. That's pretty awesome. Hey, wait up. I'm coming. All right. After a 10-mile walk through the woods, we have made it to the stone cabin that turns out we could have driven to. They don't let us drive here?
No, there's a gate.
I didn't see a gate.
There's a gate up here. It was open, but it's not usually open.
Huh.
It's a little stone cabin. Yeah.
Yep, it's a cabin made of stones.
You can go inside.
Let's see.
That lives in there.
This feels like a trap. He's out here. He's like, go on in. I'll be right here watching.
Get in the cabin.
It's like Hansel and Gretel.
There we go. Oh, it's a fixer-upper. Okay. Here's Snaky. Here's Snaky. Stone cabin built by Frank Merrill in the 1940s. No specific date given. Just during the 40s. Wow. This is the big rock that they built the cabin into. You said this was a surveyor?
Yeah, he was a surveyor.
Surveying the land out here? Well, after probably 6 to 8 hours of hiking, we made it back to camp. Now it's time to get in the water.
How is it?
Woo! I took a dive. Yep, it's waterproof. Oh! Oh!
I think the toe hit the rock.
Ow!
Look at dead at the can. That's how hard it my foot.
That sounded like it hurt. Oh my gosh, that was with your foot.
Well, because it was gonna hit the rock.
Now that you're in here, this feels amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
You gotta commit.
Although I'm starting to feel like I need to go get my paddleboard just so I can lay out
Oh, this is great.
on the water. I came up to the other side of the pond because there's a rope swing over here, but I don't feel like that adequately gets you out. So I'm not feeling this one, unfortunately. Let's see. And then that's not very deep either. Yeah, sadly I'm not feeling this one. Yeah, they've got 3 helicopter pads here, but I don't feel like being life flighted out of here. So that's a bummer. Apparently there's another really nice swimming hole further down. So we're gonna go swimming, hole hopping. Ugh. If I can stand up here, there we go. Oh wow, look at this one. I mean, this looks more like some tropical island than the mountains of California. This is unbelievable. It's just so gorgeous. Wow, this ends in a beach. I wonder how deep that is. It's like a whole beach. All sand. This is beautiful. Another big campsite up there. Again, the Rubicon has so much more than just the off-road trail. It just continues to blow me away with how gorgeous this area is. It definitely takes some effort to get to, but it's worth it. Well, we've been very much just chilling and relaxing and talking around the little picnic table. It is 7:20. The sun is going down just over the mountain up there, and the temperature's starting to drop. Everybody else has got their hoodies on and stuff. I'm still holding out. But it's dinner time, and I'm gonna cook up some mushrooms and some steaks, and should be good. All right, I went ahead and put Rob's steak on first because he likes his steaks well done, and it's gonna take a while. And the best he's gonna get from me is medium. He's just gonna have to suck it up and live with it, because I don't like to ruin steaks. So we'll see how this goes.
Those were amazing.
What we got? We have brisket and fried rice.
Yeah,
That is an odd
Oh my
combo.
God.
it is because they
pretty
weren't
good.
intended to be dinners together, but this is what he picked.
Is it on par with the egg rolls, or is this better than the egg rolls?
Not better than egg rolls.
Okay.
It's not on par with egg rolls.
Okay.
But it is really good.
All right, here's what I'm struggling with right now. How freaking long does it take to make a well-done steak? This thing just keeps on cooking. It's looking good. All right, Rob. I think I've cooked this as long as I can.
Yeah, as long as you
As long as my conscience can allow me to cook this steak. So,
I mean,
all right.
all right. That's all you're willing to do. Beggars can't be choosers.
All right,
It
the
barely
steak
fits
does
in that
not
plate.
fit on the plate.
That barely fits in that.
There you go.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Enjoy.
a hell of a steak. I mean, that's a lot of steak.
I'm making you some mushrooms.
No.
You eat way over there too, please.
If you will.
Pittsburgh.
The mushrooms are killer. I'm probably going to regret not cooking the rest of those. I think I got sunburned today. Very red. All right, let's see what we got here. That's better. That's a good steak right there.
Not the best when it's super windy.
Nope. Definitely not. Well, good morning. It was an eventful night. About 2:30, I hear something, and I kind of wake up and I hear Nick go, "Is that a bear?" And then the bear swipes my trash bag, and I look up, and yeah, right here by my Jeep, I see a bear, a nice, very healthy black bear, take off. And let's see, I did find there's one paw print there, and there's a second one right after it, and there's another one side by side there. Then they kind of fade out as they go. And then the bear went over there to where those guys were camped. I heard tons of commotion over there. We looked out, flashlights going. And then, so that was all about 2:30. And then at 3, apparently the bear went further up into the main camp and heard 2 gunshots. So don't have a clue if someone's got a bear rug now or if they were just, scaring it away. But yeah, that was a first time for that experience. We know of, obviously bears in the area. This is a more popular campground than where we normally prefer to camp. But yeah, that was wild. Very wild. Bear didn't even let me pet it. It made me sad. And luckily it didn't make too big of a mess with my trash, because he just kind of swiped it and broke it and then ran off. So anywho, the plan today is to try to get out of here, I would say as soon as possible. It's about 7 a.m. right now. Because with the Jeep Jamboree USA event going on, and a crap ton of people camping down here at the Springs, there will be some traffic at some point today coming down Cadillac Hill. So we've got to get up Cadillac Hill, and there's a lot of Cadillac Hill because it's a shelf road that you can't pass each other, which poses a problem. So I think that's the plan, just to try to pack up and get out of here as reasonably fast as possible. It's just now 7 o'clock, and that camp has already headed out, so they're a little more worried about it. But yeah, that's the plan. We got to do Cadillac Hill, observation point, and then we have officially accomplished the Rubicon Trail. I'm genuinely sad to be leaving this place today. This has been one of my favorites. Genuinely excited to be reconnecting with Kara tomorrow. So if she were here, I don't think we would leave. I think we would just stay right here. This is the Rubicon trip that I was hoping for. This has been amazing. I mean, what a beautiful place. Absolutely the most beautiful trail I've ever done. right, we are off. Apparently this climb up Cadillac and then getting to actually the end of the trail takes a couple hours from Rubicon Springs. So definitely not a long day at all. We should be in Tahoe well before lunch, and probably stop and get lunch at Tahoe.
So on the right here we have the pet graveyard. This is for all the animals that have passed away on the trail.
That's so sad.
Marks the climb for Cadillac.
If this Jeeps are rocking, I'm probably doing the Rubicon. Oh. Oh.
Right there. Stay on it. There you go. Right there. Totally good. Okay. Perfect. And back.
Well, that was a fun little climb. All right, after that hill climb and just dealing with little rocks, next stop is Observation Point. Observation Point kind of marks the climactic end to the Rubicon, because after that it's just a pretty easy trail to get back into Tahoma on Lake Tahoe. Oh wow. Wow. We have officially made it to Observation Point, which kind of marks the end of the really technical sections of the Rubicon. We've still got, I don't know, maybe another hour's worth of trail to actually reach pavement, but it's all just little bumpy stuff like that. So the Rubicon is not officially over, but, well, practically over? I don't know. But, man, Observation Point is absolutely gorgeous. The views up here are crazy. There's still snow up there on the peaks. The lake down in the distance was beautiful. What a trail. What a day. What a 3 days. Good grief. This has been incredible. Wanted to add one more thing to the list of, I think, modifications that I would try to do before doing the Rubicon, and that's some really good steering components, because I mean you're bouncing around and your steering is constantly being tested and torqued, and I mean I think some strong steering components are highly recommended. Nick and Rob both have hydro assist steering, and they're just able to turn on a dime, their front tires. I do not, and I have had a struggle in some spots about just trying to turn my front wheels to try to get them in position. I can definitely see the value of some sort of hydro assist. So that may be something I start looking into for Sully. Maybe. We'll see. I am curious to see what happens when we hit pavement. This is the first time I have ever spent 3 days just solid on trail. Every other time, I mean, we've been wheeling for multiple days, but there are stretches where you hit pavement and you know, at least go back into 2-wheel drive or 4-high, or you know, air back up and then air back down after a highway transfer. But this is the first time I've spent 3 actual days in 4-low. So I'd be curious to see, is there any type of death wobble aftermath on any of our rigs after running the Rubicon? I'm going to be shocked if my steering wheel's straight, because my steering wheel always seems to be kiltered after even a day of hard wheeling. So we'll see how it is now. I'm gonna need a massage when I get off this trail for my neck. Oh gosh, it's just so bumpy and rough here. All right, we're approaching one more obstacle with a name called Potato Patch. It's some big boulders you got to navigate around. Well, that was fun. The story is, according to Nick, that those rocks may have actually been placed there to keep lesser vehicles out. So, I don't know. It's plausible. I could see someone cruising up here in a, you know, like a Grand Cherokee Trailhawk and making it that far and then continuing on and getting it over their head, so it's kind of like a barrier. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, ever since Potato Patch, the trail has been pretty much like this. Just a mildly bumpy dirt road. I see pavement. We have made it officially shifting out of 4-low. Wow. We did it.
We made it.
Man, you guys were the best trail guides ever.
Aw, thank you.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun.
I don't know if we took the actual course in being a trail guide, but we've done the trail a lot.
Well, I'd vouch for you.
Okay, good. That's my certification.
Matt,
We did it, bro.
Awesome, man.
Survive the Rubicon. Now we
So-
got to see if like all of our steering goes straight.
Yeah. I don't
And
even care.
stuff like that.
I don't even care.
Drive shaft.
Is there any death wobble now?
Yeah. No, it's good.
What an incredible experience. Man, highly recommend doing the Rubicon, doing it over at least 3 days. Soak it up. Just take it all in. Wow. That was an incredible, special experience. Just wish Kara could have done it. But I'll have to get her back out here, which means I'll have to do the Rubicon again.
Oh, darn.
Shucks. Oh, now to air back up and see what's come loose, what steering is out of whack, and see if everything drives straight now. Oh gosh, thanks so much for watching. I have no idea what video is going to come next. We've got a couple days to get back to Kara, and then we've got some kind of some errands to run. So I don't know what's going to come next after this. I'll pick her up and then we'll figure that out. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this Rubicon Trail experience. And if you would like, subscribe, give us the YouTube love, check out the Patreon link in the description or right here on the QR code if you're watching on TV. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandtrail.com. I'll see you next time, wherever that is. Bye. Well, we've got some bonus content for you. Nick said that this was one of the first trips on the Rubicon that he didn't have to weld something back together for other people. And these guys came off the trail right behind us, and dude has a broken trailing arm. Nick gets to weld, and he's so excited. I've seen these welders on. Nick, do you feel like you have now a complete Rubicon trip?
Yeah, I have to weld.
Okay.
I welded 3 times last weekend.
Thank you. He welds in the dirt, he welds in the pavement, it doesn't matter.
All right, we're back on the highway. Everything's driving straight. Everything's driving smooth. It never ceases to amaze me how you can run a trail like that and not have something out of whack. So, all good. Successful Rubicon trip.